All right, guys, so we're looking at BRN here. It's up quite a bit, although it needs to retest the high. It needs to break over 2, so my order will be at 2. I just punched the order there, and no fill. So I'm going to cancel that order. Okay, so I did get filled, and this lagged. So I'm in at 205, stop is at 2, below 2. I'm gonna stop there. And I think I got filled, but this is lagging really hard. We'll wait to see if this can get back over 2. That's really frustrating. This is just the reality of trading in a simulator. Sometimes things don't happen. I'm in at 2, and I'm selling there at 210. So I'm gonna buy this dip here at 2 and see if this holds. I'm gonna add there, see if it breaks 210. My average is 205. All right, so I'll look to get out here, break even, and then I'm out. So that's an $85 loss. Someone is selling huge at 10. So this really has to break over 210 before any kind of trade makes sense. BRN can maybe break back over 2 after this candle, or break over 2 and hold here. And buy there at 2. Target 205 maybe. Stop is 195. Stop at 195. We'll wait for the first 1 minute candle to make a new high, which is over 205. I'm gonna buy there because that seller is getting bought up. Oh, I'm gonna sell right away because there was a huge seller there getting bought up, getting bought up, getting bought up, and then it got bought up, and then there was like 5 other sellers. So this thing is just, this is why I don't trade stocks under $2, because they're affordable for everybody, so they just freaking get slammed, and they end up just chopping out and failing. We do have some support though. Like, this thing is just gearing up to flush through 190, because every time it pops up it just gets freaking slammed. It gets stopped at 2 and then 210, but we can see first 1 minute candle to make a new high is at 202. So over 202 there's a breakout setup there. It's a bull flag, but it's consolidating low. Okay, so there's the flush. Let's see if this holds VWAP. I'm gonna take a starter there. I'm in at 88. Stop is break even. Stop at 90. This didn't really pop at all. I don't think that this one's going to break convincingly. I think this is just resolving to the downside. So maybe down into the 60s, 70s would be a good opportunity for a bounce, even though it's below the VWAP. So this one's not really, this is the thing, when they have so much volume and it's a low price stock, it's really choppy. Like, you don't get those convincing flushes, but you also don't get these convincing breakouts either. So it's like, you know, there's not really any bounce opportunities. You know, maybe there was some pullback opportunities, but whatever. I just need to find something else to trade. I hate these cheap stocks. I mean, and this one's just too expensive. I could take a 250 share position, but be off 25. I'm gonna buy there off 25. Oh, now I'm gonna sell there. That's $50. Oh, I always do that. I swear, at least every day we've had one of those where I sell and then it surges. So now I can't. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. That is beautiful. I had the right idea. I just did not want to get caught in a flush. Oh, and all the way back up to 28. Wait for a pullback, maybe off 26. You can't buy up here. It is need a pullback. I'm gonna buy there and then maybe add a little more down here. So my average is 27.94, so break back over 28. Sell half there. I'll sell the rest there. I'll buy there. I'm in at 29.06. Stop's got to be at 28. And no fill, so maybe bounce off 27 would be helpful. Or I'll add there at 28 because I think this is coming up. So 28.53. Hit it for a second. Yep, we're gonna sell right there. Wow, no shares filled there. Sold for 2 cents profit. Break even. I just had to get out of that high ad. hopefully I can get a nice dip here. Get a nice dip here down to 27. I'll take a starter there, 27.80. And I'm just gonna ride this one. 27.80 is my average. I got a cushion. And I can also add off of 27. I can add here off of 27. I'm gonna add back there for this pop higher. Average is 27.80. So I'll have to stop. I'm gonna sell there. I just had to get rid of that. So I gave back a lot of profit there, but over 27.50 I can, but I can't get caught in this big flush here. I'll take 500 shares there going into the halt. Be safe, half size. Let's see what this does here. Up over 27, I can take a starter. Take a starter there at 27. Okay, I'm gonna sell because there's definitely like a huge seller sitting right there. Well, it did break, but not convincingly, and I'm okay to get out and break even. It's definitely some huge hidden seller sitting right at 27. So this one's just gonna come down. They want this thing to drop. So bummer that I gave back that much profit on this dip, but we had a triple bottom forming. We had a triple bottom forming right here, and then I stopped for the break of that, but it was holding 27 well, and it's technically still bullish, but it broke that. So it is holding above the VWAP though, so we can look at the first 1 minute candle and make a new high, which is over 27.30. I'm gonna take a starter. I'm in at 27.34. Sell half there. I'm gonna sell. I think there's a hidden seller at 28. You see how it's getting stuck there. So I made back about 200 something dollars on that trade with 250 shares. Let's look at EVSI. Nah. FFHL at 9:46 and 46 seconds. So we got about 2 minutes to resumption on FFHL. So I'll pull up FFHL. Put UONE over here. So on FFHL, I can't really say that. You know, this is a reversal. So probably look for 775. A lot of resistance on the way up. But it did just break above VWAP. My average is 744. So if it opens above 750, my stop will be the $0.50. So that'll be the strategy there. I don't think that this one's just going to run, so I probably won't look to hold it. I'll probably sell half at the open and stop out at the $0.50. But this does just rip, I'll add an 8. Added there at 8. And I sold the whole thing. I didn't feel safe taking that trade there. I could have bought the dip, but wasn't sure about that. Can't add here either, even though halt level's at 856. Need to wait for a pullback and then a push higher. Can't buy it. Like if I had bought for the break of 850, I'd be holding right now as it breaks below 8. So maybe a dip here, but the ask is holding. It's the bid that's falling. So you can't really buy a dip when there's a 10-15 cent difference. It's getting stopped at 840. Yep, there's the break. I didn't feel safe taking that trade. I have profit. I don't want to give it back. I already gave it back once today. Would have been a nice trade, but this thing's just whipping. So we can look for a nice pullback here, maybe some consolidation. We haven't had a pullback yet. And then look for a move up through 9. Because it's like in one candle, it's dipping below the $0.50, dipping below the whole dollar. Like this candle alone was up above the $0.50 and below and back down to up over 850, back below 780. So it's like, where do you want to get caught? The high here is 880. So look for a dip here. I'll buy there. So I'm in at 823, which is a great entry. My stop will be the whole dollar at 8. So I'm looking for this to move up through $8.23 is my average. I'm going to sell half up at the spreads on this one are crazy, man. So I only have half size, so this needs to hold 8. Let's stop there. because you had this double bottom here. So this might resolve higher. $8.30 is the breakout spot. So if this candle can hold under that, pull back down towards 8, get a dip, and then break through 8.30. I'm in there. I'm in at 8.23 again. I'll sell there. This one's getting stopped at the $0.50 hard. Yep. Oh. I'll buy there, 8.50. I'm stopping. It's just slightly, these breakouts over the $0.50 are just getting sold into immediately. And of course there it breaks convincingly after it fails to break the $0.50 5 times. But even then, like up to 65, it's like you're not going to capture all that. I can't even believe it. You can look for a pullback and then I'll buy there at 9. I'm gonna hold this. 75 will be my stop. 8.75. But I'm looking for this to halt. I gotta stop there. That's frustrating. And buy there. I'm in at 8.72. Stop will be at 55 probably. I need a break through 9. Sold there for, you know, the profit back that I made. Let's see if this halts. I'll see if I can get in. All right. So I'm gonna hold this. I'm gonna hold these 500 shares, half size. I'm not taking, I don't think I've taken 1,000 shares once today. You know, I'm trying to keep my size small, keep my risk low. I haven't felt like super confident on any of these trades. This stock, you know, the chart looks really simple. It actually looks picture perfect, but first of all, the 5-minute is extended, but the chart looks picture perfect, but the way the stock has been, the volatility has just been unreal. It's been very, very, very choppy. And it's like, you don't want to, you know, you don't want to hold through a 80-cent pullback, wait for it to come up, and you break for a 30-cent winner. You know, it's like you got to keep your stop. So we'll wait for this to resume. It'll probably be my last trade of the day. Okay, so I'll look to add at $10. I'm in at the halt price, which is $9.46. So again, just like the last halt, my stop will be at the $0.50. So a little bit of resistance at 10. So I'll look to add over 10. And with 500 shares, we're gonna resume here in 20 seconds. Adding there. Okay, so this did sell for me, which is annoying. It was for profit. I hate these lagging orders. And they're at 10, 11. I'm selling there. So I'm up $1,000 on the day with that last trade. 500 shares from 10.11 up to 10.39. This looks like a topping tail candle. I'm gonna take a starter there at 71. So I lost $3 on that trade. And so with that, I'm gonna call it. I'm up $1,041.25. I've been killing it the last couple days. The last week, really. Taking some smart trades. Starting to feel more confident. And you know, today I started the day down $125, and I'm ending the day up $1,000. So yeah, this is good, and not really much else I can say about it. I hope this momentum continues, but if it doesn't, it'll be a good opportunity for me to trade some choppy markets and really test my skills. It's really easy to make money on stocks that are going straight up. It's easy to lose money too, but you know, you're really tested in the choppy markets. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Wait till I start to lose some money and make some adjustments, and that's it. But if it's working for you, just keep going. So I'll see you guys back here tomorrow.